can't lose. No, we can't lose.
Enjoy it while it lasts. Gambling gods, fickle bunch.
Oh, yeah.
So easily affected.
We have a shooter and a good one coming out for a new point. Get your bets down, ladies and gentlemen. He's a rolling point is 9, place 9. 9 a winner. Got a hot hand. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen.
They bet on absolutely anything. Don't make them.
So how does the book know?
Maybe they're doing. Maybe they are watching. I don't know.
You're tuned in to Gambling with Good Juju.
Did you play RAS today?
Yeah.
Oh, no. You played Kansas, didn't you?
I didn't play Kansas.
I knew to skip Kansas because I have Howard because Turnstone.
Oh, shit. I didn't even get that. Turnstone played Howard?
Someone played Howard.
Some stranger
I don't know.
on the internet.
Someone
told me to
played
bet on this
Howard.
game.
I can go look and see. I might
I-
not have it marked yet. I don't have it from the last day marked, but I'll find it.
I didn't play Kansas because I totally whiffed. It. I just missed it.
Huh.
Not that I wasn't paying attention, but
now wait a minute.
I did notice. they played a play that was opposite of the bot.
And what did you do?
I played RAS because I didn't load the bot until after the show. It wasn't until I went back and the bot's like, oh yeah, this is 4% EV the other way.
First of all, you played Public Enemy #1.
Why? I don't understand.
I want my money back.
But you don't believe they're long-term winners, so if in your mind...
They say they are. So I don't care if I have to play them till I'm 74 years old. I want every penny I want back from those people.
Like,
So
you
when
can
you
bet
break
on anything, you don't have to bet on those guys.
Hold on. No, wait. I like this. If you break even, do you promise you will never bet them again?
If I break even, I will never mention their names, their dirty names out of my mouth ever again unless somebody asks me.
It's time to Martingale.
I am not going to ever bet them again if I get back to even. I will block them
Will you
from my life.
Will you Nightingale them beginning Thursday?
What the hell is that?
Martingale.
Martingale. Hell no.
Will you?
Hell no.
Will
Martingale RAS starting Thursday.
Will you?
No matter the steam. We're trying to get you out of this together.
Yeah.
So,
You
what do I
just-
do? Bet 5 units a play?
No.
You bet however much you're down on the first thing you get. If it
my
loses,
God.
you bet how much you're down plus how much you just lost.
Oh,
if loses,
no.
you bet how much you're down.
I
Plus,
am not putting
What's the
4
number?
figures on a RAS play.
What's the number you're down on them?
Oh, man.
It's a little over 4
actuals.
figures.
Oh, my gosh.
Really?
Yeah.
Come on.
I posted
insane.
it.
You didn't give up yet?
Why are you betting them?
I want my money back.
That is not how you
That's
win.
not how this works.
No.
You don't just
No,
tail
no, 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 no.
losers. Which is funny because
They're not
RAS
losers.
says not losers.
Right. They're 57%.
They're hard to tail.
It's so
They
stressful.
are 57%. You will never be 57% because you will never be perfect to their numbers. So you have to accept what percentage smaller than 57% am I going to be able to get.
And then you have to, you got to get between 53 and 57.
So if it's -3.5 and I get -3.5, -115, right?
But are you only getting those numbers because those are the ones that aren't moving instantaneously, and the numbers you miss out on are the ones that are moving too quick for you to get? That was put out there as a hypothesis that I read on Twitter. For the record,
About this guy?
about RAS.
Oh, just in general.
I read that whole thread for fun
Yeah.
because I was just over here just trying to poke Kurt a little,
Yeah.
just for fun.
Sure. Well, I have so they have had issues with streaming, and they've admitted that on their Twitter, which is fine. They had some technical issues, and it's like, oh yeah, bet this, and then as soon as I hear go, I hit the thing, and the line moved to 1.5 points, and I got a bad number.
But that's what happens every time.
Not every time. Not every time. Most of the, I would say 80%, I get the right numbers.
It's too stressful. I don't want these square books to throw me out for betting these numbers. I don't see it as a win ever.
So I want my freaking money back, man. Especially after the NBA NFL debacle, which was a disaster.
Well, yeah, no
And
additional
and
comments.
the college basketball, Pete's up because Pete doesn't Pete's got a limited amount of tails on them. I have a lot of tails on them.
Yeah.
And
Because
they
you can't really
haven't
do it because it like happens in the middle of the day and it's on a YouTube and
Yeah,
it's impossible
yeah.
to get.
Right.
And it's not fun.
And it's not fun.
I will do
Right.
it if I'm on the toilet. That's the only I will play RAS. Because if I'm on the toilet, I'm bored enough that I'm like, all right, let's do this.
let me shop these lines while I'm taking a crap.
You can't shop
course.
lines. You can't shop lines.
Well, you're taking a crap?
You can not when they're
Not when the video's coming
not
out.
when they're
No, you pick a book and you hope that
yes,
book has the
yes,
number.
exactly.
That's the
which is
only way you
terrible.
can tail them.
Terrible
But
how they do that.
I think it's awesome.
None of it matters, right?
I think it's awesome.
I think the only part that I find dumb is their entire "you can't win if you're not us" attitude. Like that is.
Oh, you're
Like, what
the
are you doing there?
if they don't move
That's-
lines.
That is some person trying to do marketing in a way that isn't.
That's not Adam.
I have no problem with them, which is
Right.
why I continue to defend them. They choose to do it that way. That's great. Sometimes you talk like a narcissist and as if you don't understand basic human interactions and how best to please people. Congratulations. Why don't you leave it to Adam? That's a great question, Kurt.
Yes.
So, from that perspective, sure. But overall,
Okay, so
you get mad at them for your personal results.
understand. I knew this was going to end up going to all. I'm the one responsible, which I get it. I make my own decisions. However, when you tout yourself as 57%, right? And then you're like, hey, we're going to go into NFL props and NBA props. We've never done this before, ever. We're not going to tell you that. You're going to find out like through the grapevine after this whole experiment is done, right? And we're going to release these plays through Discord, and you're going to lose your ass, right? Almost like they hired the janitor to make these picks.
They told you their record via BetStamp was verified. So you can go in and look at all their plays.
That's the college basketball.
What's the difference?
They-
How are they getting to the 57% and you're getting to that number? Like, what's happening? Are you missing all the wins? Are you just literally missing all the wins?
You getting the bad lines? What's going on?
How is it happening? Because if they're 57%, I've got my small sample that says they are somewhat in line with that.
So they are 57% to them over 20 years, right?
No.
Yeah, year to date.
He's
stuff.
giving you this college basketball season to date numbers is 57%.
Yeah, I'm not anywhere close. What am I, 500, 50%? That has to do with not getting some plays, right? Because the technical difficulties that they have.
Right, so
That has to do with books taking. So books are now just taking the lines
take
down.
it down. That's
Yeah,
part
before you
of
can even
why-
bet 'em.
Why even?
Right?
If I was them,
It's like you're on FanDuel and it's like, oh yeah, sorry, you didn't get that one on FanDuel. They pulled that one.
I would just take the whole sport down if I were them.
What do you mean, take the whole sport down?
Like if the book didn't want the action, like because these guys are having a YouTube thing. I'm just gonna take the whole book down for 5 minutes.
That's what they do.
They just take the game, right?
Oh, right.
I would take the whole book before it even started, like the whole sport.
I got you.
But whatever.
Yeah.
It's a pain in the ass.
I don't think
do it.
pausing a book's action for 5 minutes because of one YouTube video is necessarily a net positive profit there, Juice.
You think they get that many bets per minute? I don't know.
I don't know, but
But they're obviously scared of it.
They are very scared of it.
That's why they take the game down.
Yeah, and it's like if you don't hit when he says go, that sucker moves.
I don't understand why they don't pull the game before the go cancel. I would just keep just pause it. You could just hit the button. Like you can be on the YouTube stream for FanDuel. It would be fun for me. Like if I was a FanDuel employee and I could just hit a button and I could just search it, how great would that be? Get on the RAS feed. They go to do it. Just Google along with them. Setup. We're going to this. Pause. Cancel. Oh, well. Unpause. Go to the next one. We're going to this game. Type it in. Pause. And just keep pausing the games along. If they're really that worried about it, the cheapest route would just be having one employee on the stream doing that.
I don't know the logistics on that, but yeah, FanDuel, shout out FanDuel if you guys need some interns to do this.
Oh, my gosh.
Pete's in.
Yeah.
They-
Well, I'm not
they
coming
already
in.
do
Well,
that.
hold on. I'm not coming in as an intern. For the record,
Right.
I am an experienced professional. If you need a consultant, reach out. I'm happy to help.
We're happy to explain how to do this.
What do you call it when they pull the whole line before, like right when he says, okay, setup number 2, we're going Kansas Howard, Kansas -20 is the setup, right? Then you
Pause.
go right, but you go to FanDuel, like let's say I'm on my thing, okay, the plays Kansas -20.
Right.
I go to FanDuel and there's no line.
They're obviously not watching the feed.
So how is FanDuel just pulling this line?
The algorithm is set up to, like, if it gets so much action, just take it down, right?
But nobody's bet it yet.
That's crazy. Of course people have bet it.
You really think when they go live, they don't have hundreds of people jumping the gun on those bets?
Do you think they release those lines before they go live?
I mean, you're watching a stream on YouTube.
If
There's
they
so
are
many-
plays they are playing, they are definitely betting that line before they give it out for free on YouTube.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So if they're true market shifters, they should be moving that line before they give it out for free.
Well, it certainly moves after. And I've certainly had experiences where I've gone to books and the line's there. I go to click on it and then all of a sudden they just pull it. They take
will
it down
say-
before he says go or cancel. They take it down.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
how
So
does the
maybe
book
they're
how does the
doing
book know?
Maybe they're doing. Maybe they are watching. I don't know.
Then they probably are watching it. Know which books, keep track of that, and don't go on those books for this.
Yeah.
I will say the first time I did this was like 3 years ago, and I felt like the coolest gambler in the world.
I bet.
And I tried to explain it to you, and you're just like, "This is out of control, nerdy." Look at us now.
Because you feel like you're in the club, right? Like, oh my
Totally.
God, we got
Oh
secret
my God,
information.
I just whacked the bookie over the head.
Right. These guys are 57%. Oh my God. You see we moved the line 2.5 points.
It's intoxicating.
It is.
But it's fool's gold, and that's what we're trying to tell you, Kurt.
Yes, I understand. I understand it's fool's gold. I just want my money.
Right. Well, you should get it back betting the bot.
If you understand it's fool's gold, the money isn't there.
Listen, it's a vendetta. I have a vendetta here. Okay.
Do you need the definition of fool's gold
No,
first
I-
before we move forward?
at gambling. I'm going to tail you for the rest of my life. That'll show you.
Let me just say this about Raz. Do you feel like they get it yet, or are you just going to keep hammering them? Like, is your plan to just... Is this a troll attempt? Are
No,
you
this is not-
intentionally
this is
trying to
not a
troll them?
No. Wait till I make my WWF promo.
No, okay.
I'm making a WWF promo.
Here's
for them.
Pete's question.
Am I done being an?
We didn't
No.
talk you out of stopping doing this.
No,
betting, right?
yeah, we don't want to stop you.
No, I just mean the betting part, right?
Oh,
Like we're trying to tell you to stop doing it, and you're like, "No way, Jose." All right, so now it's like, well, every 4 days, like you got to let Raz know how you've done.
oh, okay. True. Well, they keep going on the freaking Twitter, going. You notice they lost the other day and didn't say
Choo-choo. I mean, I wouldn't either.
right, but when
I
but,
would.
but when they win, it's like, oh, Adam's there going, hey, we went 3-0, hey. And it's like, oh yeah, but what about the last 2 shows that went 1-2 and 0 for 3? Did you tell us about those? No, you didn't.
Can I just say something? I have nothing but respect for the cappers who recap every play, win or loss. Like,
Of course.
that should be an essential.
Of course.
Like, if you want to be taken seriously, you need to
own your
you
losses.
Need to push through on the straights,
Right.
and hit your 55% or whatever. And I'm not worried about your day-to-day results. I'm worried about your 3-month.
Sure.
I want to know your season. Basically, you've got a season, and I try to tell you until it gets too steep by one capper in particular. But everyone else has at least hung close so far for everything, for hockey, for like our guy Corby. I mean, he's doing okay.
He has come back.
He has
with a
come back
vengeance.
very nicely as soon as his business model changed back to a solo
Yes.
venture.
Yes. Yes.
It was almost immediate.
Yes.
And so, like, you just got like, yes, I cool down when I see cold. Like, I'm not racing to bet anyone when they're obviously cold.
You're not chasing your or their losses.
No, but I'm
Right.
kind of keeping tabs on them.
Totally.
Like, I'm still invested in whether or not they're moving, and then maybe I'll pick them up a week or 2 later. Like, I had a period there where I was tailing Matty Chucks religiously, and then Arvis came along, and then Matty Chucks had like a 1 week slowdown, and I was like, all right, well, I'm just going to stick with Arvis for right now.
Don't need you anymore.
But I kept my eyes on him, and I've been slowly coming back to his plays again now lately. So it's just really a matter of I don't get why you keep tailing when you've got 6 straight weeks of losses based on someone or something.
And you hate them.
And you hate them.
So it feels like you're doing it just so you can complain to them.
Which you can be, yeah, you're just doing it for the gag, right?
No, I want my money back.
And start Ubering.
Okay, so your net takeaway is, hey, RAS, I actually believe in you.
No. My takeaway is, hey, RAS, you lost me a ton of money with your little NFL, NBA, little marketing bamboozle that you ran on the Discord. What's going on here? You offered no apology. Wasn't like, hey, sorry about that. We've never really done this before, and we just kind of are just winging it. Sorry we lost you a bunch of money, everyone who tailed, while we repped our 57%. But really, we don't have 57% to back those props up. We just said that because that's our all-time record on college basketball or whatever it is that we actually do. But yeah, sorry about those losses. They never apologized. They never said anything. And so I want that cheddar back.
And there is supposedly controversy there, right? Like,
Yeah, there's controversy there. There's people coming into the Discord going like, hey, just to let you know, they didn't hire me to make these picks, right? And I was like, who are these people? Like, one after another, these people were coming in going, yeah, so, and they all said the same thing. Yeah, I wasn't hired to make these picks. Yeah, they're not my picks. Nobody knows who made these picks. And so I don't know if the people in the Discord who lost a bunch of money were like, okay, who's making these picks? And they're trying to figure it out. But like all these Twitter cappers came in and were like, yeah, it wasn't me. Wasn't me.
give me a Twitter capper. Who was in there? Who said it?
Well, I'll have to go look at the...
You don't have a single name you remember?
Hell no.
No, let's get him on.
Let's get him on. Let's get him on the
No,
show.
like literally, I want to know more about the RAS controversy. Like this is exactly what would be hilarious.
You are in the Discord, right? Can you go back?
I don't
all the
know
way?
what you're talking about, Kurt.
Right, because I'm the only one of us that was in the Discord.
Which is why we need secondary sourcing.
Right.
We need...
So if I can go back into the Discord, I'll take the screenshots.
You are doing a terrible job of trying to get us to understand what this beef is. So I understand the beef. The beef is with the prop markets they were trying to unveil that did not go well and that may have been done by outside sources
Correct.
who have no record of long-term success.
Correct.
Okay.
While-
you got that from somewhere.
While RAS is...
Where did you get that theory?
What do you mean where I get that
Where did you
theory?
get the theory that that's what happened, that some outside source was hired and it wasn't them making these plays?
I'm not theorizing that it was an outside source. I'm telling you that I went into the Discord and other cappers were coming in saying it wasn't them.
Who cares? Like, I don't understand what the story is here, Kurt.
What do you
Okay,
mean?
so some guys were coming in. Yeah, that pic that RAS posted wasn't me. And the RAS isn't saying it was me. So what is the story?
The story is
The story is they stink.
nobody knows who made those picks.
Isn't it RAS?
They never came out and said it was them.
It's posted under their account from them.
yeah.
Why are we assuming it's not them? If that's what I'm saying is if there's some sort of conspiracy here, where are you getting this from?
I don't know if there's a conspiracy or not.
So, and now we've gotten to
All
it.
right.
So they just stunk.
So they
they
just
just
stink.
weren't good given the NFL and there was no nefarious play here. There was no, we weren't making the plays and we were just letting random people make these plays for us. It's simply, they tried to do the prop market. Their model stunk. They didn't win and Kurt is mad.
Very mad.
So now we've nailed it.
So now-
there is no conspiracy. Conspiracy number 1 on the Gambling with Good Juju is debunked. If there is
We don't know. We don't know.
If there,
Judge Troop.
you can say that about anything in the world, Kurt. Magnets.
Aliens.
Magnets.
Magnets. All right, so we've identified as not a conspiracy theory.
Not even
They
close.
stunk at NFL props,
This is 10 minutes of wasted audio. There is no controversy here.
and Kurt's
Well, you
mad
can-
and is going to keep betting their bad picks at bad lines.
Yeah.
For no reason.
For no reason other than so he can tell them every 2 days how much they stink.
And they,
Nailed it.
You are a troll.